Welcome back to another episode of Barn Songs. Tonight we have the man, the myth, the legend, Drunk Jim Outlaw. Also got his buddy Blake hanging out. Jim's trying out a new beer, Ballast.
Ballast Point.
Cool. How you guys doing?
I am starting to feel these beers.
It just means we're getting into the good spot.
Yeah, this is. I think I'm hitting my groove right now.
Yeah.
On the beer point.
Cool deal.
Yeah.
Cool deal. So what are you gonna play?
I am doing a cover of Richard Berry's "Have Love Will Travel." It's one of my very favorite R&B songs, but I have it reworked in more of a folky kind of country style.
Cool. And why'd you choose that song for this performance?
Well, as I have told you gentlemen many times this evening, I am leaving Phoenix, Arizona for damp Portland, Oregon, because I am madly and desperately in love with damp and dank, just like my love. So I thought, what better send-off than singing one of my favorite songs dedicated to one of my favorite people,
Who's that person?
Clementine.
And when do you officially move?
My last day here, I'm leaving on July 23rd.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Cool. Very cool. So it seems like you know a fair amount of covers. Would I be right in making that?
I've got a list in a briefcase in my room that's about 150 songs.
Yeah.
Or more.
Do you remember these?
Usually what I'll do is I'll go through the list. And I remember bits and pieces, but whenever I do a set, I'll practice them because, I have a lot of brain damage. I was in a real bad car accident. Head went through a windshield.
Yeah?
Do a lot of drinking. A lot of drugs. So a lot of those memories are faded.
Well, you don't get the Drunk Jim Outlaw moniker without
The car crash.
Yeah, I did not.
a backstory like that.
I did not give myself that nickname.
Well, that's the only way it should be. You should never give yourself a nickname.
No, never. Actually, I believe that was given to me by my friend Kyle Flanagan in Richmond, Virginia. He was like, "This is what you should go by." And I was like, that kind of fucking makes sense.
So, the Pentecost, we used to play an alternative version of one of our songs. And it's like a folky ballad, like a Leonard Cohen song. But we played like this kind of barn burner rock and roll version. And we called it the DJO version.
Oh, shit.
The Drunk Jim Outlaw version of Fever Dream. So on the set list, it would just say DJO Fever. We all knew what that meant.
Dude, I mean, there is like a very specific style to it, I guess.
Yeah.
There's
Straightforward, stripped down, loud.
the main thing is you got to throw a guitar at some point in the set, or heckle another band, or insult somebody personally.
Definitely have to offend people.
It's never sexist or racist or any kind of phobic anything, because I respect all people's life choices, but most people's life choices, like.
There are also other ways to offend.
But I got plenty of insults. For people.
Yeah. More personal level, or
Yeah. Somehow I always just know how to like cut somebody right to the core, just instantly meeting them.
Take them down a peg.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever offended me. I think, not that we've hung out a ton, but I've known you about a year and a half. I've seen you drunk a couple times at least. I don't think you've ever been offended.
I mean, the only time I ever go after somebody is if they do something that's like stupid. I did a benefit show for this thing, the Richmond Reproductive Freedom Project, where they were raising money for Planned Parenthood in Richmond, and the guy that played before me was like blonde-haired, blue-eyed, pale as the driven snow, and he was singing blues music, and his last song was a song about like picking cotton in the field, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I just fucking tore into that guy. I was like, what? This fucking blues hammer motherfucker, like, his family literally, like he's enjoying the music that his family inadvertently created. Fuck this guy.
On the backs of
Great musician. I mean, he was an awesome guitar
hard-working
player,
people in Mississippi.
Jesus Christ.
Great guy.
Great musician. Fucking idiot. I don't remember his name. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Sometimes those go hand in hand.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. Alright, so last question. I always like to give people a this band or this band, you know, versus. So for these two, I'm going to say let's exclude their bands. We're just going to go on solo merit alone. Iggy Pop, Lou Reed. I always, like, in my head, they're linear as far as their solo careers. There's a lot of parallels I think you can draw.
Wow.
Lou Reed had a lot of shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I mean, I think Lou Reed had more hits, but he also had more shits. Whereas Iggy Pop has more solid material.
He's got a couple hits, right?
But not as solid as Lou Reed, but I think in general, just in terms of, like, everything about him, it's Iggy Pop. I mean, Lou Reed, he's the fucking man, but Iggy Pop was larger, much larger than life.
Yeah. Still going, too.
And Lou Reed did the fucking Metallica thing.
Yeah.
What is that?
Lou, it's hard to come back from that one.
I mean, and they both, like, the deeper you dig when you go into their early careers, like, they both did some pretty weird shit. Iggy and Iguanas.
Yeah.
The Ostriches.
Yeah.
Pretty weird shit. I mean, both obviously huge influences on me as a musician, but
Of course. Yeah.
I think if we're talking about,
Can only listen to one.
it's got to be Iggy Pop. It's got to be Iggy Pop. Not
Yeah.
just even listening, but like him as in general as a performer.
Oh shit, so do you not even include the Velvet Underground whenever you're deciding this question?
Well, in this one, I would say let's exclude Velvet Underground and Stooges.
Yeah, no Velvet Underground, no Stooges.
Yeah, that takes away a lot from Lou.
Yeah,
Right.
that's his best material.
Well, he had some really
Coney
solid.
Island, baby.
What? Don't even know what you're
I mean, so I'm a fan of all of Iggy Pop stuff, but you know, there's a lot of that you can kind of stick your nose up at too.
Yeah.
You know, singing French and whatever.
Just a lot of bullshit there.
Set the record straight. Coney Island Baby is an incredible album.
I would agree.
Whatever.
It's a Charlie's Girl.
I don't know. Sometimes, like,
I love the production of the Lou Reed 70s stuff too.
the first time I ever heard Lou Reed,
Super dry.
I was like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
My dad had like this man cave room, and he ordered this like live CD of Lou Reed in Holland or some fucking place, and I was listening to Satellite of Love, right? That's fucking transformative. It's a fucking amazing album, right? It's great. Satellite of Love, one of my favorite songs, but it gets to that breakdown part. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's like, Harry, Mark, and Tom. I'm like, this fucking part of this song sucks. Where did you come up with this shit? Like, I don't know, Lou Reed just sometimes is fucking bizarre.
I think it's intentional too. It's also intentional in the way that like it's hard. I don't know.
Is he trying to be stupid?
It's sort of hard for me to just listen to the live shit just because he like intentionally tries to like do do it a different style every time, which is fine.
Also, I mean, for
I
a
don't
guy
like
like me, Lou Reed is much more subdued, whereas like Iggy Pop is very
Oh yeah.
much more intense.
Even his solo stuff is a lot of it's way more aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, on the ride over here, we were listening to very aggressive music. It's been kind of my MO lately, so I think maybe especially today. That's where I'm at.
It's Iggy.
I'm at Iggy Pop. I'm turned up to 11.
Yeah.
All right.
Lou Reed's like a 7.5.
We'll keep it at 11.
Wow. We're going to dedicate this song to my Clementine. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. I said if you need a loving man, I'll travel. Well, I'll travel from Maine down to Mexico just to find a little girl love me so. No matter where, no matter where I'll be, I'm looking for a woman to satisfy me. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. Said if you need a loving man, I'll travel. Well, I'll travel light and not heavy, babe. Look for me to come pass your way. I got arms full of loving just for you. I even got a suitcase full of kisses too. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. I said if you need a loving man, I'll travel. Well, I might take a boat, take a plane, I might hitchhike or jump a railroad train. Your kind of loving drives me insane, so look for me walking just any old way. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. Have love, oh baby, I'll travel. I said if you need a loving man, I'll travel. I said if you need a loving man, I'll travel.